I've never shot a video. I've never really spoken to a camera before. I feel like it's actually really awkward. Uh, but it's something that I really want to learn how to do. And it's something I think could be a ton of fun. That was bound to happen. How's it going, YouTube? What's up? This is a bit of a weird one for me to be making, but I'm doing it anyway. Today is the day that I'm gonna post my first video on YouTube, and I just wanted to come on here and introduce myself and talk a little bit about why I'm doing this in the first place. Just to break the ice, my name's Leander, and I'm a 31-year-old product designer living in London. Starting a YouTube channel is something I've wanted to do for a really long time, and I've put it off for countless reasons, whether it be time or other obligations, whatever, you name it. But today's the day that I'm gonna start. I don't want to put it off anymore. And I want to talk a little bit about why I've been itching to start a YouTube channel for such a long time. My life has been a series of pretty wild experiences. I'm originally from Switzerland. My parents and I moved to the US when I was 2 years old. I grew up in California. When I was 18, I moved to Boston on the East Coast of the United States. And then after 8 years, I moved to New York City, where I survived for a grand total of 11 months before deciding that I needed a bit of a career break, and then moved to Canada to become a ski instructor, which I did for a year. And now I've been living in London for 4 years, where I work as a product designer for a tech startup. Bit of a jumble there, but I've learned a lot through my experiences, and I just feel an itch to pass on a lot of the things that I've experienced and that I've gone through and that I've learned to anybody that may find my experiences and my learnings helpful. And I feel like YouTube is a really good platform to do that. I watch a lot of YouTube myself, and there are a lot of really cool and inspiring content creators out there who I have actually learned a ton from. And so I thought, you know what? It's time to come on here and to start sharing some of your limited wisdoms. So that's me, and that's why I'm here. There are a few YouTubers who talk about this, and one of them is called Nate Black. If you don't know him, definitely go check out his channel. He talks a lot about how to start and grow YouTube, especially when you're a smaller creator. And in one of his videos, he talks about 2 questions that he wishes he could ask every YouTuber. And the first of which is, why are you on YouTube? What does it do for you? And for him, that answer is it gives him access to be able to help people. And for me, that's largely the same thing. I really like feeling like I'm helping people. I'm really hoping that some of my experiences and some of my learnings from those experiences will be helpful for some of you, even if it's just one of you watching right now, whether it's job interviewing, working as a product designer, working for a startup, working in tech, moving to a new city, which I've done 6 times in the last 10 years, maybe a smattering of other things. That is a big part of the reason why I'm on here and why I'm choosing to do this today. For all the things that I've done in my life, I still really hate being bad at stuff, and making videos surely is going to be one of those things, at least for a while. I hope that alone is inspiring to some of you, that I chose to come on here and start making videos, even though I've never done it before. I've never shot a video. I've never really spoken to a camera before. I feel like it's actually really awkward. But it's something that I really want to learn how to do, and it's something I think could be a ton of fun and could give me a medium through which I can be connected to anyone else out there that finds what I'm talking about valuable. So I'm really happy to be here. I'm excited to get started. I feel pretty uncomfortable, I'm not gonna lie, putting something out there that I feel like is objectively not that great. But I think that's all part of the fun, and that's just part of the experience. So that's that. I do think the only way to get better at YouTube is by doing YouTube. There are a few other creatives out there and content creators who talk about getting started with this kind of thing. One of them is Izzy Wallace. You should also go check out her channel if you've never heard of her before. She's an educational YouTuber, and she gives a lot of practical advice that you can apply to life. And she talks about starting her own YouTube channel a couple of years ago. And one of the realities of starting a channel is that you have to start before you feel ready to start. That's where we're at right now. Thanks for the advice, Izzy. I appreciate it. Before I let this go on too long, I just want to leave you guys with a quote. I can't remember where I heard this, but it's something that's been running through my mind now while shooting this. And it's something like, you don't have to be great to start, but you do have to start to be great. I've been thinking about it a lot while shooting this and while going through this emotional roller coaster of, should I start a channel? Should I not start a channel? But it's something I believe in really strongly. If you don't try, you can't fail. But if you don't try, you also can't ever get good at something, and you might miss out on a ton of really cool and valuable experiences in your life. So with that, I'm gonna leave you. if you've made it this far, congratulations. You have survived my first ramble. But I am really excited to be here, and I really look forward to seeing you in the next video. And yes, this is a glass of wine, and I am gonna have some of that. And I will see you guys in the next one.